Hello, superstars. It's Tuesday, and I want to share my thoughts about letting go, body ideals, life goals, and everything in there in between. So, first of all, thank you so much for choosing me to be your coach and your help in living a happy, healthy life. Thank you so much for the honor and the privilege to be there and get to know you and spend quality time with you on my one-on-one calls. I know you have all different choices, and for me, since I'm a lone wolf with a few friends that I keep very close, you who are in my coaching life become my allies, my friends, my partners in living life to the fullest. So thank you for that honor, and thank you for telling your friends about me too, for Phyto diet, what I do for the lifestyle, about nutrition, self-love, self-relationship, and caring about the environment and caring about other people. That I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, here is my mind journal on audio, uncensored as always, free from my heart, to hope that it can help you stay strong and empowered and follow your heart. So I just uploaded my flex video with legs, and you should have seen me. I knew that I'm gonna have my critical eye, and I still wanted to flex and document my gains, my muscle gains. And I'm currently on day 5 of deload because I have my hamstring that is a little bit painful. So I'm nursing and training around it, and then I thought, why? I just want to rest. I don't even remember when I took time off, so I'm doing that. In that let go opportunity, I realized that I've been trying to perfect my optimal sleep for as long as I remember. And getting up in the morning to set the rhythm hasn't really done anything for me, because I'm a night owl. And I'm adaptable. So the thing is, I have always wanted to keep on getting up early, setting the routine, and then somehow become tired at night, and then somehow just have the optimal way of sleeping. And then that turned me into meditation, became a super meditator, yoga nidra, and very deep state of meditation that I could do for 4 hours a night. And that is how I've been living for a long time. But I thought now it's a time to kind of let go of that just because I became really great at meditation with deep thoughts, reducing presence. It's like before you hit sleep, but you're not thinking. That right there is the amazing state. But I really want to have deep sleep. So I got so happy about, dreaming, having regular dreams and see my mind, symbols, and interpret and analyze, which I used to do when I was younger, before fitness life, before my California, my Los Angeles life. So before I kind of just go all out in different thoughts, I wanted to know that when I put up the camera today to flex my legs, no matter how I turned the photo angle, no matter where I put the camera, propped it up, no matter how I adjusted the light, I was always too skinny. I was not as muscular as I wanted to be in my mind. I didn't have expectations for it because I'm accustomed to this now, but I had it as a game, as in seeing how if I didn't know better, if I didn't want to be happy, if I didn't want to let go of my own expectations, my own ambition, I would either have to always be disappointed, or I would be like many other people, surrender to the crazy unhealthy way of thinking that artificially you're gonna take special cookies to kind of justify, right? And that route I have never been interested in and never want to. Not one part of me in my whole life has been tempted to do what is speeding up process and gaining muscle that you wouldn't have naturally. That I have never been interested in that. So now it was all about realizing that how ridiculous it can be, that if you don't get out of your own head, you might be chasing what you believe is going to make you happy. And we have different kind of goals. And for me, then muscle goals, that I wanted to build lean, strong muscles, had a flip side to it, that I have trained myself into being very lean. I was never lean in my body naturally. It became what I did by habit and discipline, my way of life. So I have lean legs, and they have become my second nature. What am I to do now? Shame them? Are they gonna be fattening up just to kind of make me happier? And then I just laughed. And when I was shooting this reel to strut my legs, I thought, how nice that I really don't care about my own goals, about how I should look, what kind of body mass volume I should have, what detail isn't up to my liking, what else can I improve, perfect. The nature of bodybuilding. I mean, it's in its essence to keep on working on the weaknesses, and if you want to compete with others, that's what you do. The best bodies win. For me, my best body is my own, so there is no competition. So in this evolution of myself and through my meditation and my mindful practice, everything turns, as in I have let go of my own willingness of being my ideal. I have no more interest in pursuing goals that are too hard to achieve. And it's not at all that I'm not training hard or training well or skipping my workouts unless I want to rest. But it's this deep ingrained of never be happy enough, Pauline. Because if I'm happy, what am I going to do? I'm going to stop achieving things. I'm going to let myself go, which I have already done in a lot of people's standards. I have gray hair coming out. Bad. I'm not trying to look my best in the photos that I share. Why do I do that? Isn't that I'm aware that I should brush my hair, clean it up, have makeup on, the perfect dresses, new outfit every day? Well, of course I do. But I have no interest in being part of it. I have no desire to be everyone's favorite, perfect, stunning beauty body. I have no interest to have that expectations on myself, and I have no interest whatsoever to relay that kind of expectation on other women, in particular younger ones who are not aware yet or don't have the courage or the awareness that you can feel amazing. You can feel prettier than ever, even though you are in other people's standards, maybe not at all the way you used to be when you were more focused on keeping up a charade or facade or looking the best part, always being in fashion, whatever. So different kind of cultures, different kind of social circles, of course, have different standards. I'm just going to roll around here, by the way, on my foam roller, if you hear some weird noise. So it's my own disinterest in being part of what used to be the standards for me too. We have all these ideals, the societal pressure on this is what you strive for, this is what we collectively are designed or wanted to do, conditioned by culture, traditions, upbringing to want to hold on to. So a lot of my clients, including myself if I didn't coach myself, would have been stranded in holding on and surrender to what is easy to kind of be liked by. That if you show up and do and portray what you've been trained to say, this is what will make you happy, this is how you're gonna fit in, you would be a typical, just another kind of person walking by, not thinking, and having what is so-called an easy life. But how easy is it when it comes down to betraying your own heart? For me, I just can't. I just can't stab my own soul in the back or trying to swallow some kind of rebellion in me that I'm gonna do and succumb and be what other people want to be. So I have some kind of marketing power. What is that gonna do for me? Keep me more like an average? Because that is how insecure and fearful people live. That what if people find you unattractive? What if you are too old? What if your saggy muscles or your saggy skin is gonna be frowned upon? What if you feel that you can't show your body and be proud? And I know that by simply changing my mind, my perception, how I want to feel, by daily practice, by doing my 8 minutes of HIIT laugh workout every day, by choosing to believe in myself, choosing to live according to the way that I have trained myself not to be, is the way to be for me. So now think about it, that I have let go by desire. It hasn't been taken away from me. I have my dream body. I have chiseled and sculpted my body to be my epitome of what I wanted. I haven't let it go, but I don't hold on to it the way I had in the past when I was younger. That made it so hard to do because it was all based on fears and stress and compulsive reasoning, that I didn't trust myself. I thought that if I let myself, feel, or what if I let myself think, I was terrified because I thought that if I do, I'm gonna go and be the kind of lazy person who eats sweets too much and who gains fat because I can't control myself. I'm gonna stop training because if I eat like a pig, I'm gonna lose my motivation to go and work out, and if I don't work out, I'm not gonna have the muscle, and then I'm gonna have a slower metabolism, and that's apparently the worst offense I can make, right? All those things in like a domino bricks falling. So then think about how fear and love for something, how do you know the difference? And how do you know if you hate yourself or you love yourself? If you only love yourself for having a certain look, you are gonna fall out of love with your life and yourself, because as life has it, you're not gonna be what we've been trained to look at is perceived as the epitome of beauty ideals when you are 70, 75, 80, 85, if you're lucky to be alive. So I'm just too happy about happiness. I'm too aware of life keeps going by me or without me, and if I don't know how to enjoy it and see it for what it is, and seize every day and choose to be present and to choose to face my own fears about life, that I don't have a book to read and guide me on because I'm not living my life according to a book someone else read or wrote, that I can only trust my heart in this, and that's what I do. And it does not mean it's easy. I can have my own deep, dark moments and I can just get myself out of it myself. And that's what I am grateful for, my meditation practice, that I've become a powerhouse meditator by pure self-preservation needs. That I want to be happy every day, no matter what. I want to be happy no matter what I need to give up on or let go of. So in my practice, my mindful training, and wanting to be happy for myself, to want to have the greatest time with myself, the greatest company for myself, that I am the last remaining love story in my life until I die. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna not listen? Am I gonna be like the worst partner for myself who kind of just takes myself for granted? No. And that's what I just wanted to know, that it feels so freeing to let go of everything I have trained myself to hold on to as a safety mechanism. And what I mean by that is what you know of me. You have seen me and you love how fit and strong I am. You love my body. You love everything that is what you see. But what if I didn't have it anymore? Would you still have interest for me? I don't think so, because you would find someone else who keeps having you chase your tail, so you would feel that someone is a police, so you make sure you hit your standards and your goals, that you can still run a marathon, you still have all that, the goal, the list, the bucket list of everything you need to do in order for you to feel successful, that you used your time well. And then think about how many of those things you have expectations that I haven't had no interest in. Family, kids. I mean, I'm pretty much a failure that way for a lot of people. A woman who chooses to be solo and unmarried and don't want to commit the way typically, unless I have a sudden change of heart, and it will not be out of security reason. It will not be to not be alone. It would be to have company that want to have the same kind of adventure life that I do. Without controlling it, without holding on to restrictions, the fearless way of complete letting go and have faith and surrender to life will be. And it is an adventure if I just try not to control it and master it, as if I can foresee everything and everything I'm gonna think and feel and want in the future. So it is a little bit of warning to kind of, when you're not as young anymore, you have lived your life, you're realizing that if you are holding on too hard to your list of things you made up when you were younger, you might just shoot yourself in the foot, because you cannot just add and add and add without having let go of something else. So in life and with people, you're gonna notice a tendency to choose safety over being a daredevil. That it's always good to make sure you have an income. It's always good to make sure that you keep on doing something that seems safe. And then I just know that if you do that, you're gonna self-destroy in your heart, and you're not gonna love your life, because it's gonna be like you're just trying to get out of it alive. That you're gonna try to kind of just hope to make it so you're not feeling fake. And then I wonder, what is it that you gain from doing that? For me, I have nothing to prove to other people on how I am. I have nothing that I need to do for other people to show that I'm worthy or have something to live for. I have my own life experience. That's what I want. And when I think about all the pressure and the thing from other people that you are holding on to, and how you are very much of looking for validation and confirmation and appreciation with other people, that you haven't even come to the insight, the epiphany, that you can give yourself all the love so you don't need it from someone else, and everything you need from or you get from other people is just perks. It's not what gives you the foundation of love and understanding. You provide that for yourself. That when you don't need it, but you can just kind of enjoy it, you have the best relationship with yourself, and that's the first moment you're realizing that you are capable to give unconditional love to someone else. Because if you can't do it for yourself, you are gonna be there thirsty for someone else who can never fill you up anyway, because there will always be something that you feel isn't worthy enough, not validated, not seen, not appreciated, not cared for. But you could do it for yourself, and that's what I practice for me. So the more I let go of my own pressure, my own typically fitness looks, typically health optimization, perfect of resisting life, as in we are all trained to kind of stay young forever, which we can't. So that is a defeat in the daily making. And I don't want to feel like that every day. When I listen to people say, yeah, it was better when I was younger, like, I have these pains and I can't train the way I used to, and I wish I was younger, I'm thinking that I know the feeling, but I don't agree. Because I just realizing that, why do I have to? When I can gonna just enjoy the wisdom of growing older and wiser, that things change, it's not gonna be forever, and that's a good thing in this body. I don't know what comes after, but I'm excited about it. On the days when I'm the most tired and fatigued, and I let myself rest and I don't pressure myself to go harder than I want to, that I trust myself and always returning to what is healthy living. I am not a yo-yo dieter. I'm not living the on and off switch. I take care of myself, which means I'm present. And I just don't want to have the critical eye. I don't want to beat myself up or tell myself I should know better, I should do this, I should have done this. I should just live the role, or I should just keep up what people want me to be, or I should just do what I had told myself to do. I should just finish and finalize this bucket list for life, and then I can die. Like, what? Am I gonna wait to live until I'm dead? That sounds like it. So what I want you to know is this, that to let go of what you have trained yourself to be about, in body and mind, in career, in partner, in friend, in all the areas, it's gonna be terrifying, it's gonna be scary. You're gonna have moments where you're gonna panic attack, but you will also have those bliss moments when you realize that all those fears are just fears and they don't change things. And if you allow yourself to not have pressure of achievement, and you don't need to live for success, and you're realizing that you are successful as is, that you are here, you're doing your best, you enjoy it, and it's okay, and it's what you do is to mess up and forget or change your mind or realize there's better or worse way to do it, and give yourself grace for not being full season, knowing all the answers, having to tell other people to do it, that you don't have to lead other people. It can be like I wrote today, that I don't have all the answers. I don't. And I don't ever think I'm going to have them, because if I did, I would be the universe, the whole universe, and all the gods, and I would be the political teachers and the leaders, and I don't want that. I do not see that in one person or a few. I'm not an elite kind of omnipotent source of forever information that can't be wrong. I feel great that we have experts and we have people who don't know. I just love the connectivity. I love the connection. I love that we're all here to hopefully make the world a better place. And the only way to do it is to lead yourself, to show other people that, don't hold yourself so hard onto what you told yourself to do, and don't hold on to an image that you have created. Don't hold on to your past resume or what people want you to be. See all you have made into life or become manifested as great things and trophies and awards and pieces of art. But when it comes down to it, you can strip all off yourself of that, and you're still that amazing person's amazing soul energy, that it doesn't matter what you have done. It's not something you can hoard and hold on to. We are eternal, and like me, you're here right now. So the sooner you can enjoy and want to be happy by focusing on not comparing yourself to others, not looking outwards externally what is happy, but to work on how you perceive things and your state of mind every day, day in, day out. And in that is taking care of your body. In that is to choose health. In that is also to be balanced and not give up to idealistic, extreme nutrition habits, or feeling that it's not going to be enough to have a treat here and there, that you cannot allow yourself to have something that isn't the best in food, whatever that is on your terms. That if you feel that you need to keep on optimizing and you need to be perfect, and if you're not perfect, you don't love yourself, or you feel it's not good enough, I would say the best thing for you is to listen to me and look at me and think, she doesn't even brush her hair, right? And she just shows up and speaks from heart. Yes. Do I do that because I think I'm not going to be judged? No, of course. I do it for that reason. I do it so you can get a little bit of question, but why do I have to be so perfect? If this person is so happy as F, just simply not caring about what I have trained myself to be. And who am I? I'm the queen of discipline. Discipline is the freedom. And then on the other side, it has given me the other way. That I'm so freed up from that I don't need discipline because I have it as my second nature. But in order to be happy and free, I do not want to be a slave for what could be a prison. So yeah, here is the balance to realizing that life is an adventure if you dare to go with it and not against it. And in our culture, we've been trained to pretty much hold on to the against life evolution. To be younger than ever, to always look our strongest, to be our physically best all our life, to be biologically the strongest all our life, which doesn't make sense. To also believe we should be wise when we're young, and if we're not, something's wrong, which is also so weird. All this is just culturally entrained, and it's a very nice way to make money off people's insecurities. So think about it, and then let go. Let go what you don't feel serves you anymore. Let go of what you just feel, I wish I could give up on this, but why not? Because you are the only thing that matters. Your family loves you, your partner, if you have one, loves you, and if not, you are all you need to love for yourself, and you are your greatest love story, because you will last until the last moment, the last breath. So make sure you savor it and cherish it and nurture it, because that is what it is. The greatest partnership relationship in your whole life, even bigger than your mother-daughter or your mother-son relationship. It's the biggest, and it's forever. So see it and love it.